The president, in a related story, is going to Denmark this week. He's accompanying his wife on a mission to get the Olympic Committee to select Chicago for the Olympics in 2000. I'm saying 16 would be the next. That would be what they're vying for. Here's a lot of course, you're going to have people out there saying, "Oh, what's the president doing? Why is he leaving? What's it?" He's the president of the United States. He doesn't have to talk about health care and Iran. He doesn't have to talk about base closings. He doesn't have to talk about terrorism. He doesn't have to all the time. When you're the president of the United States, there are a lot of other things. And if the president was elected on the basis of creating jobs and opportunity, well, it would seem to reason, although there are people who are detractors from this idea, that getting the Olympics for Chicago would create jobs in Illinois. It would create interest in America. It would create a lot of money coming into this country. And it would create a lot of private enterprise succeeding as well. So I think there's a reason for this to happen. Michael Steele, who is the head of the GOP, one of the strangest political figures in our country, had a different take on it, and we'll listen to him in a conference call with reporters talking about this issue. It's Michael Steele. It's clip number 6, JR. And we'll have it.
I think while it is a noble idea for the president to want to pitch his home city, Chi-Town, for the Olympics, and of course America would be more than honored to host the Olympics in the future. I think at a time of war, I think at a time of recession, at a time where Americans have expressed rather significantly their concerns and frustrations over the course of the spring and summer about health care, about the economy, about a host of domestic issues and even international issues. I think that this trip, while nice, is not necessary for the president. But, the goal should be creating, not job opportunities 7 years from now, but job opportunities today.
Hi, I just wanted to follow up on that last question. So are you saying that it's a mistake for him to go to Copenhagen?
Mistake is in the eye of the beholder. I just don't think it's necessary. I mean, I'm not going to care. I don't know the judgment behind the president going. And if the priority is the Olympics in 7 years, okay, then tell the nation that's the priority and that's what we should be focused on, because we'll create jobs then and we won't worry about it between now and 2016. But if the goal is to create jobs here in America today, then let's do that.
Okay, but I'm still not clear. Is it a mistake in your eyes?
My eyes don't. What do you mean, my eyes?
Well, you said a mistake is in the eye of the beholder. I'm wondering if you think it's a mistake.
I gave you my answer, Paul.
Wow, Michael Steele is a little bit of a disaster, but I love the fact that he is the head of the RNC. I love how the Republicans say that we need jobs, we need jobs, we need jobs. This president can't create jobs. He does something that may create jobs, and he shouldn't be doing it. Whether or not it's going to create jobs until 2016, any reasonable person knows that if Chicago gets the Olympics, it's going to create a lot of jobs and opportunity immediately, because it takes 8 or 9 years, or 7 or 8 years, I guess it will be, in order to put the Olympics together. For the city of Chicago. It's already created jobs in the creation of a committee to try and get it for them. I know that Rio de Janeiro, Madrid, and does anybody know the other city? There's another city. Rio de Janeiro, Madrid, Chicago, and other city are contenders. Rio, apparently, and I don't know how anybody knows this, is the favorite. But sending the president over there with his wife to do this is going to create a lot of interest for Chicago. I don't know if it's going to sway votes, but I can guarantee that everyone on that committee is going to want to have their picture taken with our president, and it will do something. I think showing an interest in his home city and the creation of jobs in his home city and state and country is always fine. And it's not like it stops him from being the president who decides what to do about sanctions for Iran, or how to referee, as Harry Reid would like him to do, in the health care debate. It's the president going over and trying to get the Olympics for our country. I think he is our biggest ambassador. It is part of his job description to do what's best and most in the interest of the United States. And whether he's successful or not, that's the risk. If he goes over there and they still don't vote for him, then people like Michael Steele will have a field day with the fact that he did not get what he wanted. In any case, I think it's a smart thing for him to do, and I hope that Chicago gets it.